Yamwachibim, Yamwakwaba, Adom TV, Badwam, so any Cassiano Brasson say the bro. And some near to your mubi ya ubeti any Ghana. Ya mamrani and money said 3D malaria, you bet to us in Fien Naya. A day names are ready to change. And who share no ya the bebro. Now, malaria no more and some no. See it me kutia, Sika yasha ni mono a $3 billion. And no, and a fapima yjina soa. Ya de air quantia a 3D no sanse me and in sembi and an opay me bro. Adom TV, Badwam Cassie, or share live or Facebook /Adom TV, Extra, Go TV channel 119, DSTV 280, YouTube, search Adom TV 2. Medidi afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni DMT said and 70 mo ankasa etie enrada o man Ghana yapa mfie nan enhyehyɛ ho entoma yede ko etia echidi yade yamane boni kwademensa brampa ne kwase etwasui
can progress in reducing the burden of malaria in the last decades with smart investments, strong and enduring partnerships, a dedicated workforce, and effective leadership, we have reached millions with life-saving interventions. Malaria-related deaths at all ages reduced from 3,889 in the year 2008 to 155 by the end of 2022, which is about a 96% reduction.
And Amansan Kubata World Health Organization and Musini Dr. Shamila Larif ya obe dwumedi na CBA enso ekyerese eni daso ho se betimi akwetiri yade no okyera kwa nwodo bi a ye fa so betimi ene yade no edi akon.
African proverb says that you can only harvest what you have cultivated, and the malaria vaccine was cultivated here, so we are going to harvest that and move us towards elimination. Quality assured laboratory support system, a well-established surveillance system, and indeed the backbone of all of these includes the establishment of an uninterrupted supply chain system, ensuring the availability of commodity.
Enti wo 30D ekwa ye pese ye kon etu ase free abibra memo ene ade no sika mpanifo esusi se ye betumede akokon no $3 billion na oko ye programs manager wono na da national malaria elimination program ano ye Dr. Keziamam o church nsema hudumu eche
$59 million for the period that the plan would be implemented. That we have promises, we have assurances, but there is a gap. Sorry, but if we get the resources, if we all put our hands on deck, it's going to come down. You see the black one. You can see that malaria has come down with that black map, and we will be seeing around 5-6 million cases. If we enhance SBCC, we encourage people to use the tools that we've given to them, it can come down to about 2-3 million. And if the health system itself is enhanced to make sure that there's good supply chain system, there is a proper data management system, then eventually our dream of eliminating malaria will become a reality. We believe, and efforts that we've done, an estimation has shown us that if we do reduce malaria, if we put in the efforts, we are going to see about 86 million cases of malaria averted by 2028. We are going to see about 4,400 deaths averted. The economic benefit to the country will be over 32 billion. So even though the plan is going to cost us about 3 billion, the benefit is 10 times more that. But if we relax and go back, it's going to cost us a bit more than we are seeing now. We'll see additional 39 million cases. We'll see over 2,500 more deaths that we could have saved, and it will cost the country more than.
National Communications Authority mpenifo nso se wodenhyehyɛ bi babeto na kwan so a wɔn de bɛbɔ 5G services and satellite internet service no ɛho ɛban ya we no wɔn ɛde total cost no anim sɛ ɛyɛ ade ɛbɛboa pa na no so bɛboa yɛn a yɛde ɛyɛ adwuma no yɛn sikasɛm FM Adom kase ɛto aso.
You know, how do you address 5G? And very soon, the policymaker will make a substantive announcement on 5G rollout in the country, right? How do you ensure that all the players are involved, right? As against years ago when 4G was rolled out and only one entity had the means to, right? If you're doing 5G, how do you ensure that everyone is participating? How do you ensure that technologies that needs to be leveraged? So Pillar 4 is looking at convergence. For example, tech neutrality.
Enwechi was wafa wa share nkitawudie ni abefu dwumadie so Esla owuso ekufo edito NCA enim se enhyehyeye ne na nemu bia wode ba abefu dwumadie mu no o ma ne nyentem sebeyi a ebeko edwaso na edi sika aba adwumakuo no emu.
Innovation is taking place at a very fast pace in this sector. So I'm glad that they've developed this plan, which takes into consideration capacity building, automation of their systems for their staff as well, to enable them to stay abreast with emerging technologies and to be better able to regulate it. I've also advised them to learn from the experiences of other regulators around the world, like the FCC in the US, Ofcom in the UK, the Kenyan Commission and others, so that together we can all craft a regulatory system that benefits and support.
If Shishamubi Akoso, yeah, O Africa, ne Tiger IP. For na womodi ababontin na Francis anipa ya we social worker wo O Africa womo na ye ne Adom TV kase di enkoma wo kire mu se fom agudie to no ye ne abre ekon etia no se de nkwada nketoa na wo hwehwemu na babeda agie se won so de wo ho ahyemu bi fie nkuno ne ekoso ne Adom TV kase edi nkomoyi
me kase surprise dia na eye enkola no omo age mi hu ye. Because ye ka galamsey enye ne me statical galamsey, but na empenifo na yenim so omo ye galamsey se mpo nkola ewo mu mpo a na menim se 9 years ewo nti hono na ya me surprise kakra ikura ne omo awofo na wo site ho nti ni hia ne se ye nyina se ya awofo se ye uncle num ye aunties num ye enamfo o se nyina yehunwe no eye asemhia se yedi beye edwuma
wamana so ha Francis ni pasa ka de to aso se enye se bia nhwemu omo ye no nti no ode ho document aba betudwai eno anu na emom no omo hwe ne mo se January bosumede atoso aduno nso e wa fimpenu ene aduno nan ne mo no omo ne ke bi omo fo bi besi nkonwa no bodi ho nkomo
nya ye ne no just one part of it stakeholders nso ya ye bi dida I been so a work program so and 27th cry ye stakeholders conference our for teacher for nkola na nkasa any nipa 1 or 2 we are invite omo ye be conference at church omo impact of so a war mercury poisoning ho
Adom TV Badwam kase na ohyane ye demo ko nzema emabunu bi ye wo ho ye dwomro mansin mo ato emantem mo de adesre na Magana National Gas Company se wo sre won mo nsem so bi a ewo won potamu ho no ne tibie mu no nye ne diem o meye ma won
bridge we nsuo no eyiri wo nzurozo a ha na befa na kogu epunim itina omo ye we no omo ma nsuo no ye den efa ase no asat me no ka say sisi e Ghana gas e de omo ye no nsuo ni ntimi nye den emfa ase e na sisi anso ase ye den because of nsuo ni mfa ase na dade no so omo de hihye mu no o se e ha ben epo nti epo na hwe wa hwe we ya awe anache eno so no ma de aye pipe nsuo no be den e be fam nti ni nyina asa aye den awe anache ama bridge na abu atenam na che se nsuo no nye den enko nti nsuo no beduru a na asa nechi nti rain season no sa o ti say yesi nzurozo nsuo ayi apa omo a eye because of bridge way because nsuo no be si ha na asa nechi aye den na ekobu fa nzurozo na nkuro na ebenben na che se nsuo e fa omo na wey ene atena se hu se no ye ntena ho e ma e tourism center ba ko pe nzurozo ye nse no
How are the man says, Sansuno do season bray a banner, Sansuno into Faso. Virgin one said, I pump say, can't get see why far a mobano almost so far car a acquaintance so. Into a banner, sir, your problem will happen. Says, Virgin, why when it you are, send your into yes, myself.
Director General of Administration wa Ghana Police Service COP Christian Tetenyonu what your foot to ma posifo se woncho ohun free dem die ene katasehye no proye ehuna ya ne nyansunso so bone ewonso.
Assurance given by the men is that all attempt to bribe them, they rejected them, and that is kudos to them. And we want to tell the other policemen who are home and their various places are prepared to go to work, who are not part of these Galaxy Stars, they should take the example from these people. That whenever they will be on duty, they should also copy the same example and make sure that they reject anything given to them. And when we continue to do this, I tell you, a time will come when they start rating, and it has already started, that they are rating in terms of corruption, Ghana Police, they will never come at all.
COP Paul Manley Awini, Yawanuye Director General, Emma National Patrol Department, and so the two also say, suppose a Juma phone where Chelsea say no, Ghana this year, my dear cry, womo airport dia, and now momo you and your mu name momono. Some person Ghana this year, do boo, and ye need me Juma womo yenedia, and then who he say, Ombedi no kure where Juma womo yenemo, no most do boo, I'm a Ghana this year.
One of the key points that always some members of the public will complain about us is the way we disrespect them. So if we start refusing to take money from members of the public, the second point we must endeavor to do is to begin to respect members of the public and treat them with the respect that they deserve. Remember that we are public servants. We are servants of the public. So how can a servant?
Census Evaluation and Training Facility department Physics University of Ghana AFRESIT. One when you the free Colombia horse say Ghana this year 400 air pollution from my year whom nina say cartoon see ball will be shanum sunny many nano one more and require befaso na sani no so ebeba for Madam Kase etwasi.
But we want to see how these census perform here in Ghana, in sub-Saharan Africa, because a lot of people are now bringing these sensors. They are sensors which monitor the air quality, and we want to know which one works better in our environment. So at the moment, if you visit our Department of Physics, you will see our setup where we have almost 12 different monitors from different manufacturers from across the world, and we are going to put up a report after our evaluation.
Environmental consultant Emma Envirofin Council no ye kane director ewo EP a ono na no hwe air quality eso Emmanuel Apo enso editudwa se entity a womo edema omanfui eyade ebeboa ama womo nso edi data hodo ama meteorological department ewo womo nyuma womo eye no
onti ye census aba ti hihye no timpo ne se ese yan kasa etimi ye bi nye obi ne be ya abre yen ni attest ndo ye pese timpo na wo mu se ye man krofo mra ha omomo onim die no embe kire ye krofo no se hihye ewo ha na daachi bi nso ye se etimi ahihye bi omotimi aye bi o Uganda etimi bi o Kenya omo ye omde omo nyina ya ba ha ye test ya wen nti omo mu nso ye se etimi ye bi ana man so ewo ECOWAS se mu nso etimi ye bi nti training no ebe koso nti na enra ye kire sensor no si hihye
Nti wasa air pollution na ho nsemi no Environmental Protection Agency mpanifo se won kwantumi nye this will be a e de won ho ebedom mu bi taban no achi ne yahwe kwan ya ebefa so na yetu ase.
The air quality situation in the country is bad, and we must face it. It's not anything to write home about. And I'm happy this workshop is going on to draw home the rare situation of the ground. And it's incumbent on all of us. When I say all of us, I mean the public, private, wherever you find yourself. state actors and non-state actors to come together to help find solutions. So workshops like these are very, very important.
Jumedi Ekosuno, lead organizer, West African professional, Professor Daniel Westerveld, and so editor just say, and we be here say, woman for a woman eshe bola, woman de tie, eshe enam, woman so a woman etuto anam, no more edistova, and we see a conimu, and we see a free car to eba, I de yarwa ebro man for no, woman for enya ye ewon hupa.
For one to, reduce the amount of trash burning or waste burning, that seems to be a major source. There's, improvements in vehicle efficiencies and in vehicle technologies that could be implemented. There's also rules that could be implemented about importation of vehicles. A lot of the vehicles imported are long used by people in Europe or Japan or in the United States and Canada. And so there can be efforts done by those countries as well to try to provide or give vehicles that are not as in.
To Akasiano so na mental health officer your wife mantam mo ya James Garba o say na mental health officer say wo mantam ne mu no enema wo mu hia de bedi wo djuma no wo to sini ewom ti wo sre penifo say wo ma won akade na say de wo ye wo adwuma no onkoso anye
betime piama na kokese pa ne se abanmufo RCC eye district assembly eni wo mu nyina do mu bagima ene ne bo mo je adwuma ni nyina de ama psychiatric nurses ni social welfare nti ama adwuma na ye den ko ba bia se o adwuma na den enya we nti ama adwuma na den kakra
enwechi ora James Gariba ekade to aso say de be ya mental health officers adwuma wo mo ye no obetimi aye ne ye ene se regional coordinating council ene district assembly ankran no nyumekwa wodo ebeka bom no aboa wo mo
challenge kakra ho pa ye bre se wo ba hafo ha na kwan emwa wase ye nya ne de boa wona wo sa oha mu no yes adwuma ma na sa region mo be mfie nwotwe edi koni na ya na ye bre se de ye ka no stigma no ho pa nti even wo officer na kura sanya me anya wadoma itimi kura de onsa kire so say we mental health nurse ana bibisa se de hia no mo no ye nsan ka ne sa.
President here wonderful gospel businessmen's fellowship anoya Baba Mahama or the two adwuma wura no mu nyina nim say wo adwuma ye fo de wonwe wo mu ye pa da sense wo mo dwene mfaso a wo mbenya ho.
Baba Mahama echiremu a adwumayeko bi ye no wono mu a ebetimi agina yie wa bra na adwumayefo ontua wo mo kai na sentia adwumayeko awodo na egu ene se won mo abiebie enwuma adwene customers a wono mo ye adwuma ho echen adwumayefo no ankasa ebra wakasa ewo Jospon Leadership Conference en toso duba ko asentia daso driving business excellence through innovation sustainability and empowerment and Baba Mahama echiremu se adwumayefo besere na kyese wo makatu a ekura wo mo abosom yodi kofie no eye president a wonderful business men's fellowship no Baba Mahama enchiremu odi tudwa eni.
I go to many organizations and they say the customer is first because we exist to serve the customer. You are not thinking deeply enough. Who will serve the customer? Yes, you have grandiose plans about the customer because you want to serve him. But who is going to serve that customer? If your employees are not taken care of, if your employees have not been brought up to speed, if their salary levels are laughable, if their needs are not met, who is going to serve your customer to the high level that you are expecting? Your customers are not first. Your
Aminyina no so na Adom TV kase na ha na be ma kwan na no pay media siaseda no ye odia wo mre no wadaje a wo de hye ye braso se wo kwa Awurade mfa nkomra somdwem nemom koso ahye live on Facebook/Adom TV me kwa abaye nche da obonkrata no aye crowd ye twe ho ba sima mienu miensa bia be ba sia ye de ato so